A lot of times you can buy holsters that will hold up great as long as you don't pull the gun in and out of the holster a lot. Hello everyone, and welcome back to AmmoMart.com, where you can find real firepower online. In the previous video, we went down the rabbit hole that is flashlights on the bottom of your gun. Out of that came another set of circumstances related to holsters, which will be the focus of today's video. I've been around handguns for a long time, and like a lot of you, because of that, I have a whole box full of holsters. A lot of them for guns I don't have anymore. Some of them were for concealment. Some of them were for outside the waistband. Some were competition, on and on. Most people I know that are regular carriers of their gun have a bunch of different holsters. Now, what I'd like to talk about today is some of the pitfalls related to holsters if you actually train a lot with the handgun, which I recommend that you do. A lot of times you can buy holsters that will hold up great as long as you don't pull the gun in and out of the holster a lot. Case in point, 2 months ago, I purchased this holster from Rounded by Concealment Express. They marketed this as a heavy-duty competition holster, and they charged me accordingly. You can get on their website and see how much. I ordered it directly from them. Within 2 months, however, the wing, so to speak, on the back of the holster, which is a very common setup, a lot of other companies do the same thing. What ended up happening was the holes drilled in the holster. This is normal. Obviously, this is not. Pulled it right on through. If I had to guess, I do several hundred presentations out of the holster and of course back in a week between live and dry fire, but this is completely unacceptable. And importantly, I'm not just kicking Rounded. I've had this happen with other holsters as well. When you have these sort of rubber grommets and screws attached, this is thin, it's not going to hold up. This is a casual use holster that costs, in my opinion, a fair amount of money, and something if you're going to use the holster a lot, meaning gun in and out, definitely something to stay away from. So what's your alternative? This is one I purchased when this one went bad from Black Scorpion. This has more of what competition shooters call a ball joint design. And the way this works is you can see that it's a lot sturdier attachment point from your belt loop or your belt grab to the actual holster. They cost roughly the same money. And I haven't measured it yet, but the Black Scorpion seems to be of a thicker Kydex than Concealment Express holster. So I haven't put the micrometer on it, but you can kind of tell just from fit and finish and feel, way more durable. If you're going to use the gun a lot, this is a lot more effective than something you see sometimes called a paddle. Not a fan of this. Back to our light discussion we had in a previous video, I actually had to go out and have a friend I know who makes Kydex holsters make this for me because I'm wrong-handed. There's not a lot of great options for handguns of full size with lights and holsters. DNZ is a potential website that seems to have the most, especially for wrong-handed people. But I actually had to have this made because I didn't really see anything I liked out there. And the issue will be, over time, how well it'll hold up. But I think you'll find, if you do a little research, there's a lot of people sort of in cottage industries making Kydex holsters. So that could be a potential win for you as well if you know somebody that does. Locally here in the Findlay, Ohio area, I've had a lot of success with a fellow who runs a company called Raptor Holsters. Due to the holidays, I didn't want to bother him, so my other friend made that. But Raptor Holsters is a good source if you're in the Northwest Ohio area. Used his holsters before, they work very well. So, at the end of the day, what I would suggest you do is before you buy a holster, look at the reviews online, talk to as many people as you can in chat rooms at the gun stores, and perhaps if you can, catch a competition shooting event where they can kind of lead you down a direction that will help you not waste your time and money. Before we go, I haven't investigated whether or not there's a warranty with this. I don't really care. And the reason why I don't care is that's a hassle to me. I would just rather buy something that works the first time. And lesson learned, if you're going to use the holster a lot, avoid this no matter who makes it.